Hi, Steve DeHunt here from PMS Services. Again, thank you for joining us. We're in Macomb County, Michigan, doing our project in Shelby Township. We talked about the demolition that had taken place. Now we're going to talk about doing the base preparation. Right here, we have already built the retaining wall. Some of this stuff that we're going to talk about, we're going to overlap a little bit, but the retaining wall has been put in the back of the project. The design that you can see, we're again geometric with a little free flow here. This is the project with the retaining wall already built and dug around. You're looking at about 9 to 10 inches of excavation with the base compacted every 3 to 4 inches. Right now what you're seeing is this guy striking another course of the 21AA for compaction so we can get ready to lay the slag base for this brick paver patio. This is just another close-up of the 21AA. You can obviously see this stake here. We're making sure the grade is set properly. This will make sure that this brick paver patio will drain and actually flow away from the house. So what you're seeing is they're just stringing this project out so we can make sure that it is obviously going to pitch properly, and this brick paving project will drain away from the house so there won't be any basement issues and things of that nature. Right now you're looking at a finished slag. This is obviously before the retaining wall was built. The 21 is placed underneath this slag, and then we use this bedding course that goes all the way around. This is where the retaining wall was going, and then obviously right here is where the pavers are going to go. That has not been completed with compaction, so they got this area ready. They're going to start to build this wall system here so they don't have to continuously bring more 21A over a wall system. So that's why you see this built up a little bit more. They're just making the job a little bit easier before they start bringing the rest of the 21AA in. This is the other part of the project by the air conditioning unit. Again, the retaining wall will flow across here, and then obviously the brick paver, the body of the job, will be in this area right here. Now we're looking at the back of the property. The retaining wall is already built here. This is where that old pond was, and now we have this new retaining wall, this RB retaining wall in place of the sandstone. The walkway is already in place. We actually installed this fire pit last. This is the last part of the project, but again, this is the base prep, the 21AA 9-inch of a dig, and obviously the 21AA put in and compacted every 2, 3, 4 inches, and wet, compact, and that way this project will last. And you can see obviously this walkway here, all the cutting. This is the runner. This is the older part of the project. That was that old clay that you saw back when we talked about the removal and demolition, and you have your new soldier course. So we're tying in the old with the new. Just another close-up of the back. This is where that fire pit will be. In the center here, we're going to make this a square fire pit. Most people do round fire pits. We're doing something a little different. Most of this project, again, is pretty squared and geometric, so we're going to go with that pattern there. You see some free flow with the walkway. We're trying to keep this as geometric as possible. Again, another shot of this project. This is where the fire pit is going to take place, right in here. This is the area where they're going to be able to sit out and enjoy their fire pit. A nice wooded area all the way around. And again, another shot of the fire pit area with the 21AA. This area again will be prepped for slag so we can start to lay the brick and the fire pit. Thank you again for visiting. Steve DeHunt here from PMS Services. You can always visit us on the web at weretheguys.com. That's W-E-R-E, theguys.com, or MacombCountyBrickPaver.com. Thank you very much for visiting our site. Stay tuned for the installation of the brick paver project, the patio, walkway, and the fire pit.